Hello, everyone. Hope your lives are treating you well as it treats mine well. It's Eric Lima here. You're watching EML77 TV, episode 254. I got a bone to pick with the New York sports fans, especially from the New York Post. New York Post. They posted an article which made me laugh so hard it wasn't funny. That they were sick and tired of Boston sports teams winning championships here in this millennium. Because the Boston Bruins are going back for the Stanley Cup starting tomorrow night. I don't know what the New York sports fans are complaining about. They shouldn't be complaining at all. Because I'm here on Wikipedia right now. I'm looking at the list of, this is American sports teams, all right? It's American cities that have the most sports championships ever. This is American cities we're talking about here. And look who's top of the list. Number one, New York City. All right? They won 35 World Series titles. All right? They won 2 NBA titles. 9. This is now combined World Series titles. This is the city of New York, okay? Combined 35 World Series titles, 2 NBA titles, 9 Super Bowls, 8 Stanley Cups, and obviously no MLS Cup. They've won. This is not from the 4 major sports, but you count soccer. The city of New York's got 54 championships. Meanwhile, the Red Sox, in Boston here, 10 World Series titles, 17 NBA titles, 6 Super Bowls, 6 Stanley Cups, no MLS Cup, 39 titles. And if the Bruins win this series here, it'll be 40 titles and we'll be 14 behind New York. Now, I don't know why New York has an unmitigated gall to complain about our sports teams winning championships. I mean, it cracks me up. It just cracks me up. I'm like, seriously. St. Louis has got 13 now overall. We're talking about overall here. As far as World Series titles are concerned, we're in 3rd place as far as that. But talk about city ranks overall. City ranks. City of Boston, 2nd place. New York, 1st place. Wasn't there any surprise at all? All I can say is no. No, I'm not. I mean, goodness me, it is amazing. It is amazing. But if you're talking about in North America, New York and Boston are 1-2 in that area too. Well, let's go back to that. I think we should go back to that. City with the most sports championships. So let's take it. Yeah, look at that. According to for Super Bowl, all right, New York City, 49 major, and this is out of the 4 major sports championships. 49 for New York City. All right, 39 is Boston 2nd with 39. Chicago is 3rd with 29, and Montreal's got 24. I mean, seriously. I mean, you got to be kidding me, right? I mean, it's just amazing about how you New York sports fans complain about our teams. We're trying to catch up to you guys. Listen, I can understand you guys hate Boston. You're sick of Boston sports teams, whatever, yada, yada, yada. I have to admit, this millennium, we Boston sports fans are spoiled. Spoiled rotten to the core. But here's the kicker about all this. It cracks me up. All right, it totally cracks me up that New York sports fans are complaining. Where they should be sitting there going, "Oh, Boston's got another championship. Whoopee-doo. We got more championships in our city than they do." Seriously? Instead of, yeah, we know that. But seriously, and always you guys complain? You complain, you whine and cry about this? I mean, are you kidding me? Take a good look. Take a good freaking look. You guys are number 1 in America in sports championships from the 4 major sports championships. That would be baseball, football, hockey, basketball. You guys are number 1. And you complain about our sports, our Boston sports teams winning? We should be the ones jealous of you guys. The unmitigated gall. I mean, seriously. Listen, I can understand you guys want to be the best sports city in the world. There's no doubt. But the whining and complaining you guys do is never going to get you any more sports championships. Whining and complaining is going to get you nowhere. Me, as a Boston sports fan, I'm enjoying this. I'm enjoying this. I don't mind going out and spending the money to get myself a championship hat. Are you kidding me? Or a championship shirt. Puts a smile on my face. You know, seriously. It cracks me up. It cracks me up. You ding-dongs out there who are fans of New York sports teams have the unmitigated gall to whine. To whine and cry. I'm yawning at this because I'm not surprised this at all that you guys will complain. You just, instead of saying, oh, what we saw is Boston's got a sports team, boo-hoo-hoo. Why'd you say, ha, you may go to another championship, but we got more championships than you guys do, Boston. But no, we're sick of Boston. We're sick of Boston winning the championships. Why? Because you're scared. Because if the Bruins win the Stanley Cup, that's championship number 40. It would be 9 behind New York City. Right now, according in the USA alone, out of the 4 major sports championships in North America, we're the 2nd best sports city. You guys are number 1. You New York sports fans, your team, your city is number 1. Possibly the state is number 1 in America. Come on, guys. Don't complain. Sit back and relax and see what happens. It cracks me up. It totally cracks me up. Seriously. It cracks me up. I'm laughing. I was laughing so hard. I'm like, I'm looking at this, I'm going, they have a right to complain. They want to complain. Seriously. You guys want to complain. Ay, ay, ay. I mean, come on. Seriously, folks. Come on. We're talking, New York City. Number 1's best sports city in the world right now. Man, I love my Boston sports teams. There's no doubt about it. But you guys are number 1. You guys shouldn't complain. No complaining. You have no right to complain. You should be going, yeah, so? Boston's got another sports team in the championship position. We still got more championships than they do. That's all you need to say. Instead of, we're sick of Boston. Then, because all that whining and complaining is going to make things worse for your teams. Now, because it's like you're put pressure on your teams, man. Don't do that. Don't do that. I mean, seriously. Seriously. I feel like going, what? 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 They're going to complain? They're going to complain? New York sports fans are going to complain about Boston sports teams. Take a good look at this list. Chill out. I don't want to hear any more. Dudes, wake up. You guys are number 1. We're going to catch up to you soon. And then when we start holding more sports championships in New York City, we're not going to complain when you New York sportsmen, we're going to say, yeah, they're going to catch up with us. Good luck with that. Right now, you should be saying that. Not us. I'm just excited about the Bruins entering the Stanley Cup. And then you got the freaking Toronto Raptors. Let me tell you something, okay? Yeah, I'm angry that my Celtics lost, but I'm glad somebody beat the Bucks. I thought the Bucks would have the Eastern Division on lock. And then the Toronto Raptors came along and upset the Bucks to get their first berth in the NBA Finals. In 24 years since the team existed back, we're talking about 1995. All right, 1995 was their inaugural year, 94-95 season. And they made it to the playoffs. They made it to the NBA Finals, I should say, after 24 years of toiling in the league. And they have an opportunity to take down possibly one of the best teams in the NBA right now in the Golden State Warriors. Personally, even though I'm a Celtics fan, I'm happy for the Raptors. They've earned this opportunity. They deserve it. Instead, everybody's complaining about our Boston sports teams. You should be thanking your lucky stars, New York sports fans. The Celtics are not in the championship finals. We have an opportunity to walk away with 3 titles in the same year. It would be nice to win all four major sports championships in 1 year, but that ain't going to happen with the Celtics being eliminated in the second round of playoffs, in the semifinal, in the Eastern Conference semis. I mean, seriously. Stop complaining, New York. Stop complaining. Quit whining. Stop complaining about, our Boston sports teams. Just sit there and say, our city's got more sports championships than Boston do. We're number 1. That's what you guys should be saying. Me? I'm just happy we're catching up in championships. And then once we get to be number 1 in America in sports championships, then we'll be doing the gloating. You guys shouldn't complain. You should gloat. Brag. But don't worry. Boston's going to catch up. And once Boston does, we'll be the ones gloating. All right. That's all the time we have on this show. God's life, love, and light and blessings to all of you out there. Catch you on the flip side. And remember, pay attention. You might learn something. All right. Episode 254. Stop complaining, New York sports fans. I'll see you. You guys have a wonderful, wonderful day.